Great lead-in question. I think upon speaking to our film's director, Nikki stated some things that sort of set in motion the preparation needed. You know, I think that I typically come in with my thoughts in terms of how I want to find the person, if it's music that I use, if it's dressing the character from head to toe. I still use even the physical dressing of a character to sort of start to embody mentally where they need to be or where I think they are operating from a mental space. But Nikki I thought she did some of her best directing pre-production and reminded me that this guy is more like water, that he is still super patient. Everybody else has been pushing the character, obviously the mother, played, you know, incredibly well by Jennifer. And everybody, meaning the beginnings of her life, pre her becoming a military powerhouse, and then of course going from becoming a military standout or star to becoming this juggernaut of sorts where you couldn't really understand whether she was in a relationship with this person or in a relationship with that person. And then of course after becoming the assassin that she is, everybody started using her even more for their gain, for their benefit. So Nikki sort of set in motion where my mental space should remain, not even be, but remain throughout the entire course of the film. And that's steadfast, patient, consistent. Nobody's been consistent in this woman's life. You be consistent, be water, be calm, be this tranquility that she can sort of depend on. So it was nice. It's probably the best directing that I've had pre-production in a while. And that sort of set in motion once the production started where I remained. Physical, you had to kind of be equally that. You had to be consistent. You have to be there for her. You're Cruz, you're an FBI agent, you are a physical specimen. You use that physicality to protect her, not only protect her, but to protect yourself. So, but doing all of it in a very, very arduous, methodical way. That's who Cruz is. Very precise, but very calming at the same time. I think my favorite, the tumble was unique. Tumbling down the staircase. So that is the beginning of the movie. Of course, something goes awry. As you know, you've seen the film. So something goes awry and part of our task goes awry. And of course, what also goes awry is my climbing up the staircase and down I fall. That was interesting because it was the first intimacy between myself and the mother. A different sort of intimacy. Obviously not defined in the way that we would think of an intimate scene, but nonetheless super intimate, you know. Is Cruz gonna survive? Is he not? And all there is between the two, the mother being the other, and obviously Cruz, is this moment of quiet dialogue. And he's just trying to hold on for dear life, not only literally, but figuratively. And so that probably was my favorite scene because that's sort of, you know, we were shooting in Vancouver, again, doubling as Cincinnati, as you stated. But it sort of jumpstart the relationship, not only between these two characters, but what Jennifer and Omari became off screen as well in terms of friends and how much we trusted each other. All of that was set in motion by that one scene. So I would say the staircase scene and what happens after that. That was probably the best for me.